So welcome back guys, you are watching Rising Code Zero, and in this video we are going to see hollow square pattern guys. So here you can just see there is a square, and inside this square there are some empty spaces. So if you see, there are totally 4 rows inside this pattern. There are total 5 columns. So there are totally 4 rows. If you see, these are rows and columns are totally 5. So 4 comma 5. Okay, so we are going to create a method, and inside that method we are going to pass the rows and columns. Hollow pattern, we will give it a name. So it will be hollow, and we'll give it name as pattern. Pass here the value, so it will be 4 comma 5, which we are going to try for this pattern guys. And the method name is going to be hollow pattern, which we are going to see right now. And inside this guys, we are going to pass the parameters. So first, so we will name it as rows, rows, and then we'll name the next parameter as columns. Now first thing, as we do all the time, is going to be printing the rows. So how we can print the rows? It's quite simple. We'll say here for, then integer I is equal to, we are going to start from, let's start it from 1, and I should be less than rows. Okay, less than rows, and we will say I plus plus. That's all. So what is going to happen? It is going to print the row. So let's print it. System.out.print ln, and here we are going to just print a star. So what is going to happen? Control alt and n, shortcut for the VS Code to execute this. Place I should be equal to, here we are going to go, and the shortcut control alt n we are going to use here, and here we are able to print all the rows over here. Okay, fine. So now guys, we are going to print the columns. So for printing these columns, we are going to start from 1 and we are going to go up to the column. So it's quite simple. We are going to say for integer j is equal to, we are going to start from 1 and j should be less than equal to, we are going to say columns, and we are going to update dj. On row number 1, how many stars we need to print? We need to print all the stars. How many columns are there? That many of stars we need to print over here. Row number 1 is nothing but when I value is 1. So we are going to say if the I value is equal to 1. So we are going to say if the I value is equal to 1, then we need to print all the stars. Okay, and when the value is at this point, row number 4, that means when I'm going to give the value of row, because the row value is 4, you can just see over here that the row value is 4. So if I'm going to say if the, okay, we are having the or condition, that means this or that. Okay, so we are going to say here or guys, and we are going to say if the I value is equal to rows, there also we need to print all these stars. Okay, so you can just see on this line number 4 and row number 1. So this is going to be your column number 1. Okay, this is going to be your column number 1, and this is going to be column number, the end column, that means column number 5. Okay, that means 5 we are passing here. We're going to give one more condition, that we are going to say j value when it is equal to 1, and the next condition is going to be when the j value is equal columns. So when this condition is going to happen, so what is going to happen? The square is going to be printed with the outer boundaries, and inside this we are going to print all the spaces. So I is equal to 1, that means row number 1. I is equal to rows, that means this one. J is equal to 1, that means this column. Okay, this column number 1 we can say. And j is equal to columns, that means this end column. That means we are just printing the outer border of that square, and inside this we are going to have the empty spaces. If this condition is going to met, we are going to say system.out.print ln, and here we are going to print the star. Fine. And else we will have, here we are going to say system, and here we are going to print, and here we are going to print this space guys. So let me print this space, and let's run it, so you will be able to get the output. Okay, here we are just going to remove the ln, and here as well, and after printing all this thing, we are going to move on the next line. So it will be over here, and now let's run it. So shortcut control alt n, and here again there is an error, here there is an issue, system, and similarly, okay, it's already done. So control alt n. So this is the desired output which we wanted. So if I'm going to increase this size, let's make it for 5 comma 5. So what is going to happen? 5 rows and 5 columns are going to be there. So let's run it, and you will be able to see for 5 comma 5. So here it is. So 3 4 5, and this 3 4 5. Let's make it 10 comma 7. So 10 comma 7, that means 10 rows and 7 columns. So Control Alt N and let's run it, guys. 10 rows are going to be there and columns are going to be 7. Thank you guys for watching this video.